Our webinar today is entitled Fundamentals of SAP Product Lifecycle Management 7.01. During today's webinar, we will discuss and demonstrate SAP's new release of their PLM solution and how you can start preparing and implementing these new capabilities within your organization right away. We are very grateful to SAP for participating in our webinar today. My name is Alan Mendel, Vice President of LeverX. I will be our webinar moderator today. But first, let me introduce you to LeverX. LeverX is an SAP Services Partner, an SAP Business Object Solution Partner, an associate member of the PLM Alliance, and a Google Enterprise Partner. LeverX assists companies increase business value by leveraging existing investments in SAP solutions. LeverX delivers strategic, functional, and technical services in the areas of SAP Product Lifecycle Management, Portfolio Project Management, and Supply Chain Management solutions. In addition, LeverX provides services for SAP technical capabilities as well as Google Apps integrated with SAP. This webinar is being recorded, and SAP customers attending will receive a follow-up email by tomorrow with a link to download presentation materials and a recording of this webinar. We are pleased to introduce our presenters for today's webinar. Thomas Onemus, Senior Director, Solution Marketing, SAP PLM from SAP. Martin Bachmann, Solution Manager, SAP PLM from SAP. And our concluding speaker, Eric Stade, PLM Practice Director from LeverX. Our webinar agenda will proceed as outlined. First, Thomas will present an overview of PLM 7.01 with a focus on the latest enhancements and functionality. Following Thomas's presentation, Martin will demonstrate key capabilities of PLM 7.01. And our concluding presenter will be Eric Stade, who will present Preparing for PLM 7.01, including action items you can start today. We will then open the webinar to questions. To facilitate time, we will ask that you please post your questions to the question box within your GoToWebinar control panel. We will try to respond to as many questions as time will permit at the end of this webinar. Thomas?
Thank you, Alan. And here also a warm welcome from my side. My name is Thomas Onemus from SAP, and I will guide you through the slides the next 15 to 20 minutes on the highlights of SAP PLM 7.01. Martin will follow with a demo, and later on we will also have the question and answers. So next slide, please. We start the presentation, and next slide, please. We start the presentation talking about the trends that we see in the market and how they impact the line of business product development. And further, what is SAP's strategy to address that with SAP's PLM offering? Then we go deeper in the highlights of SAP PLM 7.01, which we call Innovations 2010 for product development. And finally, I will summarize our key findings and strategies from SAP and solution offerings that I showed you in through the slide deck.